Hey guys, I recently spent about 34 hours in total in the Halo Infinite tech preview. I want to talk about 5 major changes I would love to see in Halo Infinite before the full game gets released. Real quick, before we get into the video, I am going to leave out some of the obvious issues that people have with the flight, like FPS and optimization and aiming feeling off for a lot of people. I want to talk about things I haven't seen a lot of people talk about yet. So, let's get straight into the video. If you have been on Twitter this past weekend and you follow any current Halo professional, then you probably have seen them post their high scores from the academy, mostly with snipers. But this made me think, what if we had a world leaderboard for the academy? So everybody could compete for the highest score and maybe have it reset every season so it doesn't become stale. One thing that should be noted though is that cheaters do tend to take over leaderboards like this in other games. So 343 would have to hire somebody to legitimize the leaderboard consistently. Second thing I would like to talk about, how like every weapon, once you zoomed in, just felt kind of off. And I know you could change the sensitivity, but it felt like I could never really get it right, how it should feel, especially when it came to the sniper. Something about the sniper just felt off, and I think a lot of people felt that way too. Now, I loved how difficult the sniper felt to use, but it did feel a bit clunky, and I would love to see them rework the gun. Because after playing Halo 3 the past couple of months, I'm so tired of being lasered by everybody who has a sniper. And also, while we're talking about weapons, I do feel like the rate of fire needs to be turned down a bit on the commando. By like 5 to 7%, that gun felt too good. I would almost pick it up over the BR, but come on. The BR is a godly weapon in Infinite. Another big thing I noticed in the fight was that it was impossible to figure out which enemy was weak and which enemy was full shields. There was hardly any damage indicator, like if you were shooting a bot and then another bot shows up and you back down for a second, and then you come right back, you literally couldn't tell which bot you were initially shooting at. This is a major problem in my opinion, but luckily for us, 343 has already commented on this subject and said the team is hard at work on making it easier to tell the difference between a full shield enemy and a weak enemy. So did anybody notice that you couldn't see the names or service tags of your fellow Spartans or the enemies you were fighting? Like, there's no way to tell Spartan Killer 117, your teammate, that Blaze It Up 420, the enemy, is right behind him. You literally have to call out, "Behind you!" and hope that the right person turned around. Another major issue, I don't know if 343 has commented on this one, but I'm sure some pro somewhere has already complained about this one.
Bonus round.
And before we get to the final thing I want to talk about, I kind of want to do a bonus round of other things I didn't have to go into detail about, but I kind of want to see change in the game or improved upon before the final game comes out. Number one being improved UI. The UI we seen in the flight was okay, but not great, could definitely be improved. 2 being a veto system similar to Halo 3, 1 map and game type change, and that's it. 3, a secondary way to pick up camo or OS that instantly equips the power up. 4, lets us see who we're matching before the game starts. 5, a way to turn off chatty Spartans and or AI. 6, speed up the opening scene of the Spartan just standing there, or have a way to toggle out. 7, a way to hear the AI before equipping them in customization. As far as I was aware of, there was no way you could hear the AI before you equipped them until you got into a match. Last but not least, let's talk about the medals. I definitely think the medals in the flight were just a placement holder for now, that they're definitely going to be a lot bigger and a lot better when the game releases. 343 has comment on this one, and a lot of people gave them shit for it. And a lot of people try to start drama. I won't name any names, but medals are an important part of Halo, especially the montage community. I personally think Halo 3 and Halo Reach has some of the best medals in the series and would love to see a return of some classic medals like Killjoy to Halo Infinite. If there's anything you guys think I left out that needs to be changed in Halo Infinite before the full game comes out, please comment down below and let me know. And while you're there, make sure to sub to the channel and like this video. I appreciate it so much, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and hopefully I see you on the battlefield soon. Thank you.